All right, all right. All right, all right, all right. Are we live? All right, all right, all right. All right, all right, all right. Hey, everybody. Hey, sunshines. How are you all today? Are we live? I think we are live. Wow, I'm so excited to be here today. Y'all just don't know. But it's beautiful outside, and I wanted to take a minute. I get questions from time to time about dance ministry, and I wanted to take a question, answer a question today about should dance ministry leaders dance with their group? Should they dance? Should they take class? Should they choreograph? And there's not I mean, I could say yes, but I want to give you a little bit more than just yes. So, leaders should dance. That's the short answer. The long answer is I've got some notes here that I want to share with you. Maybe about 5, maybe 6 reasons why leaders should dance too. First reason why leaders should dance. One, leadership is about being the example. Leadership is about setting the example, setting the standards. So if you have a ministry, or if you are over a ministry, or even if you're just a leader in dance ministry, you dancing says so much to everybody else, says so much to your members. If you come in excited, ready to dance, then that spills over into them as well. Then they get excited. They're ready to dance. They want to participate because they have the example, they have the standard of you dancing. So that's one. Number 2, it encourages diversity in size and age, not just for your members, but for your congregation too. So you want to know why everybody's like, oh, dance ministry, praise dance, that's for the babies, they look so cute. That's because you're not dancing. They need to see your size, whether you're thin or thicker, whether you're tall or shorter. They need to see you as, again, an example of what dance ministry is about. There's no size limit or even age limit for dance ministry. You need to get out there so they can see the diversity in ministry. And then maybe the next time you ask for and call for members or people to join the dance ministry group, they'll be like, you know what, I can do that. If she can do that, I can do that too. So diversity. 3, it encourages others to be fearless. So no matter what their age is, no matter what their size, again, no matter what their race is, it doesn't matter. They can be fearless because they see you taking the leap. They see you kicking that leg up. They see you moving for the Lord. So that is encouragement for them to be bold and fearless. Because it does take a lot for people to get up in front of others and dance. So that's number 3. Number 4, it shows your commitment to growth, to learning, to education. Because you can't just get up there and do the same 3 steps over and over again, even though I've seen that. We want to get up and do more than show just 3 dances, or 3 steps, I mean. So it encourages others to be committed to growth, to learning, to education. And if you're a leader, you'll know, okay, we've been doing this step for a while. It's time for us to learn something else. Let's bring in a dance teacher, or let's go take some dance classes as a group together. So it encourages you to be that show that commitment, show that growth, show that learning, show that you need education, show that you're willing to sacrifice how you look in order to be a part of the group. That was number 4. So far we got setting the example, encourages diversity, encourages fearlessness and boldness, shows your commitment to growth, learning, and education. And you know what? Just a little caveat in there. You want to know why your dancers don't go to workshops and stuff? because you don't go. I can't tell you how many times I have seen dance minister leaders drop their members off. They don't even be participants. They're not even participants. They just drop off their members. Then they wonder why, hey Michelle, then they wonder why, their members don't want to go to workshops, or they wonder why they don't want to have somebody come in, or they wonder why they're not interested. It's because we need something fresh and something new, and we tired of your old stale choreography. Oh, sorry about that. We, we, we need something fresh and new to do. And you know what? I'm kidding, but I am serious. There are movements that I like and that I will do, and I have to be very aware that I don't do the same movements over and over and over, because my body likes certain movements. They flow easy. My brain, they're comfortable. So my brain says, oh, let's do this movement here, or let's do that movement here. But when you learn, when you go to workshops, conferences, classes, then you expose your body to different movements. And that's the same thing for your members. You want them to grow like you grow. Everybody should be growing together. Give me a like in there if you agree with that, or say praise God or amen or something in the chat box, so I'll know you're there with me. Yeah, we want to encourage. So that's number 4. Number 5, when you dance in rehearsal, when you dance with the ministry, it shows your vulnerability. It shows that you are not too proud to learn something new. It shows that you're not too, you don't have that ego, that you don't want to be seen. Like I had someone tell me one time that they didn't want to dance with their kids, their dancers, because they were younger. I'm like, really? Younger? Younger. Somebody's asking me where I'm live on Facebook. Yes. On Crazy Dance Today page. So they were they didn't want to dance with their members because they were younger kids. But I'm telling you, that is so important for them to see you. Sorry about that. That was so important for them to see you dancing. And you have to be vulnerable enough to make the mistake. So what if you fall? So what if you don't know the movement? That shows them that you are willing to be vulnerable, transparent, and that's what leadership is about: vulnerability, transparency, so that they will understand that you don't ever get to a place where you don't learn. You should always be learning. I'm so excited that I can dance again, because I'm ready to go back. I'm ready to go to class. I'm ready to do some new things. Ready for my body to move a different way. I want to take different classes this time. So that is 5, vulnerability. I'll give you 6. How about this? It shows accountability. It shows accountability when you take on the position of, you know what? I am a dancer. I am a leader. I am a teacher. I am a example setter. And I am not too big even with all of those responsibilities, because those are actually responsibilities, not titles. It shows your accountability to them to set the example. I will do this because I'm accountable to you, our members, to you, the witnesses who's watching this ministry, I'm accountable to you to learn more. I'm accountable to you to dance more. You know, the old folks used to say, do as I say, not as I do. I think they missed the mark. I'm glad they ain't here to get me, but they missed the mark on that. Doing is, in setting the example and being the example, is so important for you to do as a leadership. Who's supposed to set the example if not you? Hey Sharon, who's supposed to set the example if not you? You're the leader. The leader means you do it in front. Leader means you go out first. Leader means that you set the example. So these are just what I give you about 6 reasons why leaders should dance. A, setting the leadership example for your ministry. That's 1. 2, encourages diversity in size for not only your members but for your congregation, which could lead to more members. 3, encourages your members to be fearless and bold no matter what, because they see you. That age is just a number. Age is not, doesn't hinder you. You're going to be their hero. You want a hero? You want to be a hero? Who wants to be a hero? But if you desire to impress upon your members, for them to be heroes, for them to be examples, for them to be leaders, you got to lead. You got to encourage them to be bold and fearless. 4, shows your commitment to growth, learning, and education. Wonder why they won't go to workshops? Because you don't go to workshops. Wonder why they don't go to conventions in class? Because you don't go to, and you don't take them to conventions in class. And you know what? Let me say this about that. The word says study to show yourself approved. And that doesn't mean it stops. You should be an avid, lifelong learner. I know you haven't taken every form of dance there is. There's ballet, there's tap, there's jazz, there's African, there's modern, there's hip hop. Then you have contemporary, which blends it all in, neoclassical. I mean, they're different forms of techniques of dance and different forms of dance as well. Go take class, people. Go take class. 5, it shows your vulnerability, that you're not too proud to learn new things, that you're not too proud to dance with your members. That doesn't speak about anything but your vulnerability, which leadership needs vulnerability. And 6, shows your accountability to them, that you want to set the example for them. And guess what? It's all going to benefit you in the end. When they see you dancing, then they can say, hey, I can be a leader too. Because during your leadership, you are grooming them. You are grooming them for leadership. And somebody's going to stand out as far as the best way to lead. I saw this video. It was animals, it was dogs. So they had the one dog and the members of the pack. And the one dog, he was drinking water, and when the others tried to drink water, he barked at them and growled at them and made them get back. But the other dog went, he made a hole in the ice so the water would come up, and then he barked for them to come over. And he began to drink, and they joined him, and they drank with him. And that's who we need to be as leadership. We need to invite our members to not only dance, but we need to dance with them. It creates a relationship that you want. It shows them vulnerability and accountability that you want. And it just instills a lot of other activities, traits that you would like to grow in your leadership, in your members for leadership. Because guess what? You're not always going to be able to kick up your leg like my daddy said. You're not going to always be able to kick up those legs. And you should be grooming somebody. The moment you get into leadership, you should be grooming someone for that day that you're not able to come in. Might be sick. Who knows? You might need to have a go to wherever. But you should be grooming leaderships. And the only way to do that is if you set the example. So, should leaders dance? Yes! Leaders dance too. Do you agree? Show me some love in the comments. Share this video. You can share it across. It's not private. You can share it everywhere. And let's see what the consensus is. What do you think? Do you dance with your members? Do you dance with your dance ministry team? Yeah, you should. Yeah, and age doesn't matter. You should dance with your team and make it work. Hey, this is Gail with Praise Dance Today. What do you think about me doing a technique class? I haven't, I have to admit, I've been out for a while. Matter of fact, it's just a year ago that I had surgery. Not even a year ago that I had my second surgery. But I'm coming back, and I think I want to do a technique class. All of the classes I've seen out here are for advanced students, and I don't see any classes online that address beginners or even seasoned but not experienced in dance technique. So tell me if you think you'd like to have some dance classes, and we'll get on that too. All right, thank you for joining us. Be encouraged. Keep the faith. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Bye.